Teslagrad is a steampunk-inspired puzzle platformer by Rain Games, developed in 2013 and released on the Wii U in 2014. It requires quick thinking and nimble fingers to get through all of its challenges. But is it worth your— Yes, every single second is worth your time.
Teslagrad opens up with a seamless transition from the main menu to the game, as the story is shown completely through music and beautifully crafted hand-drawn animation. No words are spoken in the duration of the game, with cutscenes being shown to the player as optional puppet shows when you reach certain chambers of the Tesla Tower, yet the story and emotion are conveyed flawlessly to the player, proving that good voice actors aren't always needed to make an amazing story compelling. In Teslagrad, you play as an unnamed character and descendant of the lost Teslamancer race, who has been swept up in a reign of tyranny by the king. As you flee your home, you seek shelter from the danger and bad weather in the Tesla Tower, which you barely make it into from the rush. From here on out, you platform and puzzle solve your way to the top of the Tesla Tower, fighting off bosses and collecting power-ups to eventually confront the king and make it back home. The whole game takes place in one giant tower, and as you progress you'll eventually unlock all you need to take down the king. The first section of the game has you puzzle your way through the castle, soon after picking up your first power-up, the Magnet Glove, which changes the polarity of metal objects. As a Teslamancer, you can change the pull and push of metal objects and use their forces to explore and traverse the Tesla Tower. The first boss you'll encounter is Fenris, a giant mechanical furnace, which you can defeat by using your newly acquired Magnet Gloves to manipulate the metal crates to float up into his mouth. After defeating Fenris, you'll soon run into the Blink Boots, which allow you to teleport a few feet away from where you are, escaping rapidly from the Grooves, what look to be like a type of shadowed demon dog, and phase through bars and other hollow objects in the process. The next obstacle you'll encounter is Faradius, a mechanical bird at the top of the aviary. Using the Blink Boots to avoid and phase into Faradius and magnetically charge his artificial heart, causing lightning to strike at the directed point, will secure the victory and lead you to the next power-up, the Magnetic Cloak. No longer will you need to rely on the positively charged flowers in the tower to manipulate the pull and push of the currents in the air. With the Magnetic Cloak, you can now turn on and off a positive and negative field around you at will. The path ahead will soon lead you to Oleg, a servant to the king, who will try and shoot you down with his personal Tesla staff. Quick feet and fast manipulations of the magnetic fields around you will ensure that you come out unscathed. The next section of the tower is a fast-paced, quick-reaction, nail-biting slog, which not only holds the path to the last power-up, but is also home to the worst and hardest-to-conquer collectible scroll in the whole game.
I almost broke my gamepad in my original playthrough of this game, and I wasn't going to go through that insanity for this review. So if you do want to get this scroll, good luck.
After narrowly passing the Deathly Scroll Fun Extravaganza and arrive at the very top of the Tesla Tower, you'll pick up the final power-up of this game, the fully upgraded Tesla Staff, which shoots a powerful amount of positive or negative energy. Soon after, you'll run into the next boss, the Gurikis Orb. After defeating the Gurikis Orb, you'll have one last chance to sharpen your skills and puzzle solve your way to the final challenge of the game, the King himself. Teslagrad is a quirky and beautifully drawn game that makes you want to get invested in the story and find out what happened to the long-lost king of the Teslamancers, and really test out your reactions and brain power to see if you can make it to the top of the tower, then to the king's quarters and take him on in an intense battle of power, skill and fast reactions. The haunting and ambient music truly sets the tone and shows you that games don't need realistic 4K graphics and Hollywood voice actors to convey a heart-filled story like in most modern video games.
Teslagrad is honestly worth every single minute that you put into it, whether if it's just a story playthrough or a 100% scroll completion playthrough. If you do see this game, I recommend you should pick it up.